Bud.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers playing against the New York Knicks. Taking a look at the Knicks. It's always
It's home to Tinseltown and the Lakers, Los Angeles, California, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the Staples Center. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Latina, celebration of Latin culture at the league. It's become an annual tradition and a very good one. Great to be a part of it with you. With Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harper. And now, the New York Knicks starters. Outside the three with Amari down the power forward. Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. And it's Dallenberg in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Bryant gives the open look. And a pick outside the rim, but it sinks right in.
They get on the board first. Looking to set the tone early.
On defense, the Lakers. The feed to Smith. Outside Anthony. Lets it go with the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jordan Hill has battled injuries, but when he's played
you know, Kevin, last season around 20 minutes per game he played with the Lakers, and you could argue he should have been playing more. He was very productive in that time on the floor. He's more a banger than a spread four. He's not a great perimeter shooter. So the fit with their spread out system might have limited his playing time.
Here's Kobe. And he drops it in from the low post. Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he's off to a good start. He's a guy who we know if he gets going early, he'll have problems all day.
Back to Calderon. Soft touch off the glass.
And he'll try to develop his outside shot to better fit into the Lakers' offense last year, but that's not his strength. Where he's best is his ability to use his size and athleticism on the boards, and really defensively as well.
Here's Kobe. Jose Calderon making his last shot. Puts up the baby hook. And that's an air ball. Not even close. It's Anthony with the drive. Took him no time at all on that one.
And Hill is one of the best rebounders in the league. He's a quality defender as well, and he can play some center. So if he can stay healthy, I think he's a guy that can really be a player to watch.
Bryant drops it in from 14 feet away. Bryant's got 6.
He's so reliable. His offense seems to be consistently there for this team.
Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. Calderon passes to Smith. Outside Anthony. Lock at 6. Anthony missing again.
Things have really gone south for him here in the quarter.
Outside Bryant. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Bryant. Stoudemire grabs the board.
And a missed opportunity right there. Definitely, I think he should have converted that one.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul.
Second foul of the first quarter. They're probably going to have to sit him down here to try to avoid number 3.
Ramon Shumpert is checked in for J.R. Smith. And so it's the Lakers with it. Bryant misses to Johnson. Here's Hill from the right block. The shot is good. Hill's got his first 2 points.
Perseverance paying off on the offensive boards, guys.
Now let's find out what head coach Derek Fisher has to say to DB. Doris?
When talking about who they'll be most concerned with on the other side, he laughed a little and asked, "You mean other than Kobe?" He said that it's an almost futile effort to try and slow Kobe because he can score in so many different ways, saying, really, all they can try and do is prevent him from getting into a rhythm and try to force him into tough shots. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. Now here's Kobe, following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Last season, a tough one for Kobe Bryant. He missed all but a handful of games. Early on, it was the Achilles tear he was rehabbing from, and then after 6 games, a fractured tibia took him out for the season.
And Kobe's shown that he can withstand age with a terrific individual season for him. You remember, Steve, back in 2012, 2013, and then, of course, the injury-plagued season last year.
Yeah, so now the challenge, of course, is can he overcome age and injury, and that's the challenge this year. Only time will tell, but one thing we do know that nobody will work harder than Kobe Bryant.
And Kobe drops them both.
Well, when Kobe speaks, people listen. That was the case last year when he revealed his all-time starting 5, and he did not place himself in the lineup. Interesting.
Now here's Shumpert. Calderon with it. 6 on the shot clock. Good. Look at who Kobe did put in there. Magic and Jordan, you know, the guards. Bird at the 3 with Russell and Kareem down low. Not really a lot you can argue with about that particular person.
No, it's one of the things I love about Kobe. He's got a great reference, historical perspective of the NBA, and it shows, Kevin, how much he reveres that era.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And here's Anthony from the arc.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And here's the fast break. Kobe Bryant leading the way. Stolen away. Nice shot to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Stoudemire with the screen on Kobe. And Shumpert gets to Anthony. Pass to D'Alembert. Back to Shumpert. Shot clock at 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And that one's good by Kobe.
That assist moving on from his teammate after the basket.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Knicks trail by 6. Now Calderon. This is to D'Alembert. It's stolen by Hill. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Kobe's running. A basket good off the assist from Wynn. And that's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
Nice start for him. 5 of his first 7 shots he's made.
Anthony against Johnson. Stoudemire outside. Calderon for 3. That's good. Calderon's got 7 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Lakers leading by 5. Outside, Kobe. Boozer kicks to Bryant. Over Shumpert, and there's Bryant. It's good on the assist from Carlos Boozer. 14 points for Kobe Bryant. Knicks trailed by 7.
Well, with the shakeups for the Knicks, with the coaching change and even the change in the front office during last season, absolutely expect to take on a new direction.
So timeout call here, the first for Los Angeles.
Samuel D'Alembert, 6'11" shot blocker and rebounder. His numbers are solid, but he seems to have a way of wearing out his welcome with coaches. Notice he's played for 5 teams in the last 5 seasons.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis Davis comes in for Boozer. Young's checked in for Wesley Johnson. And Nash is subbed in for Jeremy Lin. Leone passes to Shumpert. Hardaway against Kobe. Hardaway dishes to Carmelo. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. And last season, Dallin Bear, a bit of a stopgap for Dallas. He faced his share of critiques from Coach Carlin regarding conditioning Clark and focus.
In addition to that, somewhat turnover prone too, Kevin. He can pick up careless fouls as well, but when you're an athletic 6'11", you can make free throws and finish around the basket. You'll always have a home in the NBA.
Lakers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Taken away by Anthony. He feeds it to Prehione. Anthony kicks to Shumpert. Outside Hardaway. Some nice passing by New York here. Second chance effort, and the Knicks good for 2.
And the defense just couldn't get a hand in his face, couldn't challenge the shot.
Yeah, made his height advantage count that time.
On the wing, Bryant. Back to Nash. It's up a 3. Shot is no good. So New York will take it the other way.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Shumpert passes to Prehione. The dish to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. Can't hit from the elbow.
Well, he's been trying to add that mid-range shot to his arsenal, but it still isn't there.
Here's Kobe. That's good. Kobe's got 16 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Pass to Smith. A rebound by the Lakers. Right side, Kobe. That's good. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into the position they're in right now.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Smith with a screen on Nash. The drive by Shumpert. Out to Hardaway. Now the feed to Smith. Misses from close range. And here's Randall. Bryant in the post. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bryant got 20 points.
What an excellent performance from the field for him.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top, leading by 6. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. We welcome you back to Noche Latina, becoming an annual tradition as always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, Clark and Steve, what have they been doing or not doing?
And it's really been a dominant effort on the glass. That's been the key here.
Yeah, they've established nice low post presence, which always tends to help you on the rebounding battle. Reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks. Calderon at the 1. Hardaway Jr. at the 2. Jason Smith is out there with Stoudemire. And it's Smith
the small forward position. 6 to shoot. Here's Calderon, and the shot is good. Calderon's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Knicks. Lakers leading by 4. On the wing, Johnson. Kelly inside. He's against Stoudemire. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Kelly's got his first bucket in this one.
Seems like they're on their heels every time defensively because the ball continues to go into the post.
Well, if they don't pick up the aggression, things are only going to get worse.
Now it's sent it to Doris on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As everyone knows, Amari Stoudemire has had to battle back from his share of numerous injuries, and he switched to a vegan diet in order to help stay healthy. He said it was tough, and when asked which foods he missed the most, he said, "I love chicken and I love Chilean sea bass. I missed it, but I wanted to stay strong." Guys?
Interesting. Thanks, Doris. Here's Hardaway. After Wesley Johnson's bucket, Hardaway kicks to Calderon. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, the former 60th pick back in 2012, Robert Sacre is Mr. Irrelevant no longer. Get rid of that moniker. A big leap in play from his rookie season to his second campaign, and he's shown improvement across the board.
And Sacre, credited by the Lakers coaching staff last season as the team's hardest worker and, Steve, maybe their best defender.
Well, he's a 7-footer with a strong physical frame. He's got an NBA body. He shows good awareness of keeping himself in a position to impact the play.
The Knicks making a switch here. Dallenberg's checked in. Good from Lin.
Jeremy Lin, as you would expect, focused on addressing his weaknesses, trying to get better with his left hand, passing, dribbling, and finishing. Even his mental approach, training himself to expect success, keep that next play mentality.
Here's Johnson. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And Steve, the other thing that Lin has worked to improve is his defense.
Yeah, well, you look at his rate of steals and blocks, it's pretty good. And, the biggest thing for him is just staying in front of his man. That's so tough to do these days in the NBA with so many lightning-fast point guards. But Lin has worked hard to improve in that area, and I think it's really paid off for him.
And he makes the first.
Well, the Lakers were coming into the season with only about $11 million in salary committed, a chance to attract 2 max free agents, but when they gave Kobe Bryant that 2-year, $50 million extension, that seems to possibly postpone the rebuild that the Lakers have by maybe 2 more years.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. And a great player like Kobe Bryant, who spent part of his entire career with one team, he deserves to retire a Laker. He feels that way, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I feel exactly the same way. You love to see guys who had the impact on the team and the league the way Kobe has, as a box office draw and winning. You'd like to see those guys be one-team guys, and I'd be surprised if Kobe's not in that category. In 2016, though, Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant hit free agency. Uh-oh, might be some forward thinking going on here as well, partner.
Now here's Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Calderon dishes to Dallenberg. Nice break. The Lakers got a piece of it. Hardaway with the steal. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he gets it to go.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Lakers lead by 10. Outside, Lin. Outside, Lin. And he drops in the layup off the ball.
Virtually uncontested. It's nice to be able to add to the lead without really having to work for it.
The pass to Hardaway. He dishes it to Dallenberg. Kicks to Calderon. 5 on the clock. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Calderon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Again, Los Angeles.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Now here's Calderon. He's got 13. In low to Dallenberg. Lynn with the steal. Fast break. The Lakers. Young's running, and he misses the fast break layup.
Man, that's too bad. Easy shot there, and you got to knock that one down.
Well, that's a concentration cramp right there. I mean, just lost focus.
Lynn against Calderon. Dallenberg sets a screen for Calderon. Feeds to Hardaway. The drive by Smith. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials on the contact, and he'll shoot two.
J.R. Smith, a guy who can take your breath away with his talent one moment and then exasperate you the next. Unbelievable talent, but he can be erratic offensively, especially with his shots.
J.R. Smith closing in on 30 years of age. He's been fined almost $1 million over the course of his NBA career.
You know, playing in China, he was fined over $1 million in a single season. How do you do that? One night he ordered $3,000 worth of room service on the team dime just to see if they keep coming. Come on. I mean, what are you thinking about here?
Yes, we can beat some of that for you.
Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
Outside lane. Into Johnson. The kick out to Young. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. The Lakers making a switch here. Lions checked in. And New York with a change here too. Anthony's checked in. And Bryant wide open. He shoots. Good on the three-point shot. Bryant's got 23 points.
And he may be the guy to put this game even farther out of reach.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, the Lakers have been in a bit of turmoil. It comes back to not being able to find the right coach.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Derek Fisher was giving to his team. He urged his guys to get after it on the offensive glass, to follow every single shot, extend possessions, and cash in on some second-chance points. Something else he mentioned is that he's giving them the green light on offense. He wants to see a high volume of shots. Guys, they've got a decent hole to dig themselves out of, but still a lot of time left to do it. We'll see if those adjustments help.
And thank you, Doris.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've steadied themselves a little bit, trying to close this gap.
A few coaches have been given looks since the end of the Jackson era in L.A., and needless to say, it's hard to replace a guy like that.
Knicks trailed by 11. With the teardrop, and that is good. Calderon's got 15 points.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
Here's Kobe. That one goes. Go. And for the Lakers, Steve, it's really hard to build something because there is a pressure to win now as well.
I would say that taking their time and not trying to rush back to winning would be the best thing that this franchise can do.
Now, here is Smith. Calderon passes to Smith. Back to Calderon. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Calderon's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, I think his team would be ahead.
Bryant is doubled. And Lynn now top the key. Back to Bryant. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Kobe's got 29 in the game.
You know, offensively, his quarter has been perfect. Not a single missed shot. They got to keep riding it.
Lynn against Calderon. And there's a whistle that goes on Jeremy Lin. That is his first foul of the game. Nash is checked in for Jeremy Lin. The Knicks also changing it up. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallin. Jumper comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon.
Shooting much better here in the second quarter.
Yeah, their offense has really come alive. Can they come back and even it up? That's the question.
Here's Kobe again, Los Angeles.
He's just been the man since the start of this quarter. And just a tremendous period of basketball for him.
Knicks trailed by 11. And Prigioni kicks to Smith. Here's Prigioni, defended by Nash. Shumpert to screen on Boozer. For three, Smith. That's good. Smith's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, the defense didn't exactly try to fight around that screen, and that's why it turned into the easy basket.
Outside Bryant. And 1:01 left here in the second. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Kobe's got 33 points.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they're taking away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
Here's Prigioni. He's got 5. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Such a solid performance from them inside. The rebounding has been terrific.
Yeah, that's just one of the few things that have gone their way today.
Kobe, no luck.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Shumpert. Some solid defense from Kobe.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. It's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Got off in time, and he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And a good job by the officials getting together and going to the replay. I mean, remember how frustrating it was before the rule was implemented to see a replay of an easily correctable call?
Yeah, I think the straw that finally broke the camel's back, Clark, was in the 2002 Western Conference Finals. Remember the Lakers beat the Kings by 1 point in that critical Game 4, and that came after LA was awarded a 3-pointer at halftime. It was clearly after the buzzer.
The official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And that does it for the first half of play. Lakers lead by 15. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kobe, tell us how your approach changes when you've got teammates moving the ball and helping to create scoring opportunities for you.
Well, it makes it very easy for me. I just have to run the lane, look for opportunities to score the ball. And, you know, the game's very simple.
Kobe, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly. Boozer and Hill. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's Byron Scott's 5 as we get into the second half. Smith dishes to Calderon. Smith the best to Calderon. 6 to shoot. Fires top of the key. They get it back. Anthony kicks to Calderon. Stoudemire outside. Back to Calderon. Pass to Stoudemire. They shoot again. And Calderon gets it to go on the assist by Stoudemire. Calderon's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Knicks.
Stoudemire still an efficient scorer, attacking the rim. Problems have been at the defensive end of the floor. Last season he fouled 4 times more than he blocked a shot. Not a great ratio. So he's got to continue to work defensively.
Calderon, no good. Some solid defense there from Lynn.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the back end.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Coach. The rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Now, here is Dallenberg. Following the miss by Kobe Bryant. Here's Calderon and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Well, Jose Calderon, a huge boost offensively at point guard. He's a terrific floor general, sets up his teammates nicely, takes good care of the ball, and he's a top-tier marksman. In the NBA, we call those guys lasers. He can do it off the bounce or spotting up.
Now here's Bryant. He has 38 in the game. It's rebounded by New York. Stoudemire's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Calderon against Lynn. The shot by Anthony, no good. He talks deep about Calderon shooting. In his career, he's led the league in both free throw percentage and three-point percentage.
I guess the trade-off is defensively. Solid, not spectacular. Shooting is such a problem for defenses. Especially when you pair him with good players like Dallas did a year ago. Boy, he can really play and space that floor.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Ryan against Smith. Fires for 3. And the Knicks miss again.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Bryant is doubled. Back to Lynn. Launches a 3. And Stoudemire pulls it down. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher went straight from playing to being a head coach. Pretty rare, but to hear his former teammates on the Thunder, he's got what it takes to be successful. Nick Collison called him the only guy I've played with who can address the team as a leader. And Kevin Durant said he's a great motivator who commands respect. Kevin, a pretty good way to start.
Ringing endorsements from 2 great leaders in their own right. Thanks, Doris.
The Lakers winning the amnesty bidding this summer to bring in Carlos Boozer. He had a down season a year ago, but on the final year of his contract, he'll have some extra motivation to bounce back.
Now, here's Calderon. 21 points in the game.
I tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
That deficit will go away quickly if he does.
Man, I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with a one-hand punch.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Kobe against Smith. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Just a lot of disappointment for the Knicks last year and their fans, as many were hoping for them to challenge for the East title, but it just never came together. A fragile line between being a playoff team and not.
For Los Angeles, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Free throw, good, Bryant. And the Knicks last season had some strong runs at times, but a slow start to the season, Steve, put them too far in back of everybody else.
Well, you kept waiting for them to catch up, but as you said, their sluggish start did them in, and they had to work overtime just to get back into the playoff hunt late in the year.
Both free throws good from Bryant.
A lot of
problems for the Lakers last season. It's one thing to stink on the road, but when you stink at home in Los Angeles, let people react.
Now here's Stoudemire. Kicks it to Calderon. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Calderon's got 6 in the quarter.
It's been a bright spot for them. He's had an incredibly efficient offensive performance.
Steve, his shooting really has been just terrific. They'd be much worse off if it weren't for him, that's for sure.
And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Got it, and the Laker lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Dallenberg.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. You don't even have to break stride.
What a strange sight it was to see the Lakers lose at home as much as they did last week. The home record Staples 14-27.
Yeah, that is a rarity, without question. One of the elite sports franchises in the history of sports in America. But they didn't have the talent to compete, and not having Kobe Bryant, the best player and future Hall of Famer, obviously left a lot to be desired with that group. They fought hard, they just didn't have enough to compete on record.
Here's Kobe. Jose Calderon making his last shot. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, it seemed like the Knicks would always find a way to come up short on the road, and that was reflected in their overall record as the road team.
As you guys were saying, those close losses did add up for the Knicks last year, and Steve, it certainly hurt them in the standing.
Sure did, Kevin. I mean, 18-23 road record. You know, they were better than others at getting those away wins, but they missed out on a few chances by letting some games slip away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Randall's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Boozer, and Nick Young is subbed in for Wesley Johnson. Now here's Hardaway. Hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Calderon, that's for 2. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
He's simply a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they'd be if he wasn't having this kind of year.
Ryan in the post. By Hardaway. And savvy little up fake there. Cool in the D.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here is Hardaway. Back to Calderon. Outside Hardaway. And the 3 off target.
An 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
Davis against Anthony. Here's Kobe. And it's sent back from Dallenberg. Here's Hardaway. Ejected by Young. Kobe goes in. Lets it go from 11. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Knicks trailed by 14. Here's Anthony. On it from 12.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Ryan passes to Lynn. Randall dishes to Lynn. Now here's Randall. He's guarded by Calderon. That's good.
And he just used his height that time down low. It's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
The Knicks have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Now here's Calderon. He's got 27. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Stoudemire with the jam.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, man, he's got so much power.
Hardaway against Kobe. Again, Los Angeles.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Now, here's Calderon. There's the feed to Anthony. Back to Calderon. 6 to shoot. Hardaway for 3. Here's Dallenberg. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Dallenberg's got 8 points. Los Angeles leading by 12. The try by Bryant. And he gets it to go.
Defensive breakdowns are starting to buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their team.
Oh, here comes Young all alone.
Hammer time!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
You know, the guys on the bench are going crazy right now at the sight of that jam.
You know, there's always a lot of nicknames in the NBA. I loved what became of Nick Young last year in LA. All of a sudden, he dubbed himself Swaggy P, and it caught on. It seemed like the whole league kind of loved watching him play and referring to him by that nickname.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. Steve Nash is checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Knicks, Smith checked in for Dallenberg. Amon Shumpert is coming for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. And Bryant picks to Young. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 3 assists in the game.
And Nick Swaggy Young, they call him Swaggy P, never swaggier than last season. The top scoring rate of his career and some of the best efficiency as well. He has some huge nights.
Now here's Hardaway. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet for him. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, you take a look back to last year, guys. This is a club that converted about 76% of its free throws.
He's off on the second. Lakers lead by 17. The try by Bryant. That's good.
I'll tell you what, the defender didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
20 seconds left in the third.
Shot clock is off. This should be the last possession of the quarter.
That's what they should have in mind here.
Anthony left side. Lets it go. Here's Smith. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
This is his first free throw of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And here is Davis. Young outside with 1 on the clock and released it in time, but it's off the mark. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers on top, leading by 17. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feat here, and I know we're used to seeing this guy score, but he's no slouch in creating passes and opportunities for his teammates, and he showcases that skill right here on that replay.
Lakers lead by 17, setting the floor for the Knicks. Shumpert and Anthony are at the forward slots. J.R. Smith out there with Pablo Prigioni, and it's Smith in at the 5, down low.
Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance, but to get assists, you got to make the shot.
Now here's Anthony. And that one's good.
Every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
LA's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. It's Nash with the drive, and it's good. And the Lakers lead by 19.
I'll tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
Smith, and he makes good on the layup.
Good job of spotting his teammate near the basket and zipping the pass right in there.
The Lakers shooting has been brilliant in this game, 67% from the floor. Here's Nash, rebounded by Anthony. Anthony's got 4 rebounds now tonight, pushing it up. Shumpert, no good.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishing.
Count that one.
Heads up play there, guys. On the assist and the finish.
Knicks trailed by 19. Smith with a screen on Nash. Pass to Smith. Dishes to Prigioni. Smith outside. New York moving it around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Swiped away. Smith on the wing. The rebound by Zachary. Zachary's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Nash outside. He feeds it to Kelly. Guys, we see teams taking a more data-driven approach. Analytics now, a big part of things. You see that in the front office, and Steve, that brings in some new faces.
Yeah, in fact, in the last 2 years, over a third of the NBA teams have hired new decision makers. So only a couple played in the league, the majority being, more of the analytical type. So there's definitely been a sea change in terms of NBA leadership.
And for basketball lifers looking for roles in front offices, I think it's natural to feel threatened by the influx of more analytical minds. The feeling is, and I think it's an accurate one, those analytical minds are favored because a lot of the owners come from a similar educational background in terms of being comfortable with numbers and wanting to measure things more and attach value to measurements as opposed to feel and experience.
Bryant, no luck, and New York will come the other way. Dallenberg sets a screen for Calderon. No one near Smith as he lets it go. No good on the triple.
Well, I don't think the math guys are going away anytime soon in the NBA. I think the best organizations want to take a holistic approach. They incorporate advanced stats and cap specialists, but there's also a lot of thought in terms of players who fit, experience, and youth. It really is kind of a big option.
Knicks trailed by 19. The dish to Calderon. Back to Smith. Tries from 10. Again, the miss by Smith.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's costly.
The drive by Bryant. Bryant is doubled.
Getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint has not been up to par.
He's definitely turned things around in this game. I mean, he was more of a background player in the first half. He jumped center stage now.
Good. Kobe's got 56 points in the game.
Such a steady hand. He's the one responsible for getting them this late lead.
Can't argue with that at all, Steve. His shooting percentage has been off the charts.
Now here's Calderon. In low to Dallenberg. Shot's good.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Los Angeles Lakers, the NBA's most successful franchise for the last 3 decades, since 1980. 10, guys, count them, 10 titles.
That's remarkable, and they've led the way from a business standpoint as well, Kevin. They pioneered televising their home games where some teams had worried about undercutting ticket sales. A lot of great ideas and dynamics that have helped this franchise become what it is.
Here's Boozer following the score by New York. Plenty of daylight on that. Bryant's got 58. Smith puts it up from 17. The shot by Anthony, no good.
You know, for the Lakers, no competition from football. There's not a pro football team in the LA market. It's one of the top 2 markets in the country. It is a basketball town. You look at the TV deal, which is really mind-boggling. Worth about $3.6 billion over 20 years. That gives you a lot of financial firepower.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Well, guys, you look at the financial resources of the Lakers, it's not the same advantage that it once was, because with the most recent CBA, it's really restricted spending. The question is, how will that impact the Lakers moving forward?
Iman Shumpert's checked in for Smith. Now here's Stoudemire. Here is Calderon. From the arc. And that one's good. Calderon's got 30.
Tell you what, he's had an excellent game, and they're going to have to continue to rely on him if they're going to come back.
Bryant against Shumpert. 13 feet away. The shot's good from Bryant.
Well, there you go. You're going to continue to give up open jump shots. You're not going to get back into this game.
Calderon with it.
You know, an interesting study came out recently that argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create high percentage scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area.
Here is Bryant. After Amari Stoudemire's bucket, the drive by Bryant. And there's the pass to Boozer. There's the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Calderon for three. Rebound the Lakers. Hill's got 8 rebounds in this game. Bryant with now guarded by Shumpert. Here's the teardrop. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just total obliteration. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
Beyond the actual result of this game, I think fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance from Bryant. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket just seems to be incredibly wide.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
He's been to the line here more than in the first. I thought he was a bit tentative in that first, but I like the aggressiveness he's showing here now. New York Knicks were ranked as the NBA's most valuable franchise recently, and their team value skyrocketed. The Knicks came in at around $1.5 billion. That's a B, billion.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hill. Davis comes in for Carlos Boozer. Nick Young's checked in for Johnson. And it's Nash in for Jeremy Lin. LA's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And, of course, for the Knicks, a huge part of their value comes from playing in the Big Apple.
Yeah, I agree with that. Kevin, the business and media capital of the United States, you know, they go out of their way to attract the big stars to the games. Courtside seats for the top names. That helps give the Knicks an allure, kind of a glamour that a lot of franchises don't have.
It's up a 3. Again, Shumpert missing. Bryant with... puts it up from 17. No good.
Major defensive lapse right there. He's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. You're lucky he couldn't punish you for it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And now we send you down to Doris Burke courtside, who's with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Kobe, tell us about the mindset of this team tonight and what you hope to accomplish.
Just come out and play well, just play with a lot of energy, execute well, read the defense well, and make unnecessary cuts.
Talent and execution. Kobe, thank you so much. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Now, our Jordan